What is good, YouTube world? Is Coffee tapping back in, man. And man, we got to get to this viral video. Heated confrontation, man. Parenting, coexisting as parents and step parents and baby mama drama and all that. It's a complex thing, man. Live and learn, right? Life, we're all on this journey. Things can get crazy. Things can get messy. We're going to roll the footage and I want to hear everyone's thoughts, but we'll react to it. But first, I wanted to share something that I thought was pretty intriguing, man. Some serious game, as we grow older and stuff like that. Like I said, about like not making the same mistakes in lives, getting the best, the most you can, living your best life 24 hours a day, getting sleep 24 hours in each day, getting the most you can out of it, getting the sleep that we need, just living our best life, man. It's all a lot. And if you ain't learning, you're losing. And that's a fact. And I love this post. Shout out to my guy, Mike. I'll pin his channel below. We've chopped it up with him on streams and stuff like that a few times, man. He's got a very interesting story. He's behind them walls. He's going to be a free man very soon. And intriguing story. So go check his channel out, subscribe. But check out this, what he posted here on the gram. Never tell a motherfucker everything. You might be educating an enemy. A snake, right? No cap. And listen, that is so true, okay? Bonds, family, like bonds with close friends, family members, loved ones. Making sure you have good relationships with your loved ones, your close ones, and having real friends and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, comment if you've ever made that mistake because something happened, you're in your feelings about something, you're going through something, and you got to talk about it. You got to bounce it off someone. You're searching for answers, but you don't know if people got the answers or whatever. You just feel like you need some guidance or help, and you go out there and tell your business when you shouldn't, or something like that, or something wild just happened and you just can't, I don't know, you just like say too much to the wrong individual or whatever, like comment if you've ever done that, or that's something that you did do and you learned that the whole term say less is more and whatnot, and less can be more productive. Like if you've learned that lesson in life, if you feel me on that, like, you guys know what I mean? Not everything is meant to be put out there. Don't be a gossiping ass motherfucker. And, that's what should separate, and just keeping your personal business to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, but definitely close friends, loved ones, family. Like I said, the way you speak to them and what information you share with them, and making sure that you have real friendship. It should be totally different, in my opinion, from what you are just talking about to any and everyone, right? Because for one, just those bonds and those friendships and whatnot, that's part of what makes those kind of bonds and whatnot special. You know what I mean? That you'll share certain things about your life or what you're going through with people that you really fuck with and rock with, than just going and you tell whatever to anyone, and that you're keeping it 100 and respecting your friends and loved ones and whatnot, and keeping things that they tell you to you, right? Like friendships and bonds and just everything. It don't mean ish if you ain't treating it like it means something, it just is whatever, another motherfucker, if that's how you're going to act. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're just running around saying whatever to whoever, whenever, however, you just like a blabbermouth ass motherfucker, and it is what it is. And you're not being a good friend, and you're not separating those bonds and relationships and whatnot. But also, even people who are on point about that, right? You always still have to be extra careful and watch what you say to who, because just like it says in this meme or this post here from, again, shout out to my guy, Mike, if you tell a motherfucker everything, you could be educating an enemy. And there's a lot of people out there invested in other people's downfalls, right? They want to see them things fall apart for people, or they're not happy with themselves. So they take pride or joy or whatever. It's a momentous thing that they get a kick out of, to see things go bad for someone else or to gossip about someone else. Like, you just got to watch what you say, because, this is just an extra good reminder that you could be educating an enemy in many ways, and it could be an enemy you don't even have, and you could be giving them ammunition to hurt you, your loved ones, or putting an individual in a position where they can snake you or snake someone else. I don't know. I'm rambling on a bit here, I guess, but do you guys feel me on that? Like, this meme just spoke to me. This post just so heavily about being on point and being careful and being loyal to people that are loyal to you and that rock with you, and that less is more and whatnot, and you just got to be on point, but not be paranoid at the same time. And just, I don't know, I'm rambling on a bit. I've been sharing with y'all, in so many ways, those that really, tap in with me on the other side in real time, like in real life, outside of the blogosphere. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know Coffee going through some things or whatever. But as we just grow older, we just got to stay focused and, again, not make the same mistakes, make good decisions, and cutting toxic people out of your life, or not sharing information with them, or speaking with them when they could be, in a way ready, to put a whole setup together in a flucked up play to try to hurt someone or snake someone. Like, I don't know, like, comment y'all if you guys are feeling what I'm expressing, and you are feeling, like, if this post spoke to you as well, that this is a powerful post. And, we see memes and cliche things like that all the time in the blogosphere, right? And sometimes you become so accustomed to just seeing posts that you just scroll on to the next one, and it's like, it is what it is or whatever. But there was some real game. This was a real gem in this post here, and there's real power and substance in this post that spoke to me. So comment and let me know your thoughts, if it spoke to you, if you've learned lessons throughout life like this, or just whatever your thoughts on it all. But let's get to this viral video now, man. Parenting, stepfather versus real father, or biological father, I should say, because those that know me know I'm adopted, and just in general, nothing to do with me, just parenting and being a good father, mother, or, making sure the youth are having the best life that they can, and learning and putting them in position to be better people than we are, and have better lives than we did, while we trying to make sure that they level up. You know what I'm saying? We got to be aware of everything and on point. And it's a full-time job, parenting, man. But here we got stepfather, or I guess stepfather, I don't know, man, with the terminology, right? It's so crazy nowadays, like, with all this triggering ish. Like, I ain't trying to trigger no one, but at the same time, I'm not looking at it that way. I like to be very careful with my used words and use them correctly. I said, be careful with my use. Be careful with my words and use them correctly. And in a situation like this, it's kind of messed up and messy, man, because when it's step pops versus biological pops, and the drama is getting extra messy, the more important thing is that it's all bad for the kid. You know what I'm saying? Think about the kid, your kid, or your own child, or the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, in this clip, you're going to see that. I mean, there's a lot of people are probably going to see and take from this clip. It's been going viral, but when the drama's jumping off and it's step pops versus biological pops, it's all bad for the youth, and that's for the child here, and that's flucked up. But let's roll this clip and let me know what y'all think.
Your boy. Should I say our boy? Yeah, ain't not shit. That's my motherfucking son. World Store. That's my motherfucking son. You don't got no business. Hey, barbershop. I told you that. I told you that shit. I told you that shit. I told you that shit. It's your first time. Hey, let me go ahead and call this moment real quick. We gonna get to the Alright, you go ahead and do that. And she better say the right shit, because if she don't, I'm about to get you swinging in this. Oh, God. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to help you, man.
Yo. Hey, that's not answering the phone, huh? Hey, that's probably I thought ass.
Hey, bro. Nigga,
Like I told
you, get him out your time, nigga.
That's not your motherfucking son. That's my motherfucking son. This is want to be Russell Wilson so bad. This is want to be Russell Wilson so bad. Well, you don't even got to see out.
Hey, bro, go to them. Hey, bro. I need all this little play.
Hey, she said I answered the phone, huh?
Hey, bro, all right. I'm really sure you're right.
Yeah, all right. Oh, tell him. Hey,
like I said, watch your mouth first, John.
Ain't your motherfucking son.
Hold on. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Keisha. Hey, she over here trying to take Sean with him.
What?
You ain't clean there nowhere until you pay your child support.
What? Child support? That little bitty ass shit. I can pay that shit right now on God. Shit out your ass.
Do it. Hey, take that aside, man.
Hey, Keisha gonna really let this disrespect me in front of my mother, son? With your fat ass?
Oh, man.
Hey, call that. Hey, I'm getting my motherfucking son. We going. Hey, Mike, I appreciate you, but I need my son. Hey, let's wrap this shit up. I need my motherfucking son, man. Give me my motherfucking son. Hey, don't kill my son no more. I'm gonna smack the shit out your ass. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. All right. Let's go. All right.
Man, you gonna let him take him like this?
Shit out your ass.
Come on, Russell. Was you letting him take it? Hey, man, it's his son. I ain't trying to fight. Yeah, he took it.
So what a crazy scene, man. Again, I don't know the whole backstory or whatever, but it seems the stepfather, brought the kid to get it cut, and the biological father showed up tripping and bugging, taking heavy offense to this. Now, we don't know everything about, like the whole backstory, or if this is something that the parents in a co-parenting situation have talked about or whatever. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's like, we don't know. We are only knowing what we see. That's how it is with a lot of viral videos. But off rip, like I was saying, dude was handling the situation all wrong, creating all that drama in the barbershop in front of his kid. I think in the end, too, he snatched him up and took him up out of there without the cut even being finished, right? Am I bugging or what? And then you got individuals in the barbershop like World Star, you know what I mean, trying to amp ish up or, gas up the situation. And, that's never no good. Like, it's already all bad that these individuals are arguing in front of the kid. Like, but there's always someone around anywhere in public, it seems, when a viral video happens. Like, obviously there's someone recording, right? But so often, if things are getting messy and whatnot, and confrontation is turned up, it's so typical that you see someone ready to gas it up, man, wanting things to go to the next level, to get violent. Like that's foul, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people, it kind of goes what we were talking about in that quote about educating an enemy, or just people being snakes. It's not the exact same thing, but just there's so many people that prey off negativity, and they can't wait to see some negative-ish go down. They love it. You know what I mean? Like, that's not righteous. You feel me? But I don't know. I was cracking up a bit that biological pops was calling step pops. You want to be Russell Wilson so bad, right? As it's a well-documented thing. Rapper Future as a child with Ciara, and Russell Wilson and Ciara married, right? And they seem to have a really great relationship. And, we've seen a lot of blog posts and news stuff, kind of indicating that Future hasn't always been so, happy. I mean, it's a tough situation, man, whether someone's a righteous individual or not, to have a child and then not be with your baby mom or whatever. And, there's someone else who's dating your BM, and then, how serious is it? Are they living under the roof, like the same roof, like a domestic situation, like as a step pops, and then you got to worry about like, yo, is this a good individual or not? Like, I got to run a check on this motherfucker. Like, there's just so many elements to all this stuff, you know? But the fact that the Russell Wilson stuff just had me cracking up, man. Like you want to be Russell Wilson so bad. You want to show me up. You trying to make me look bad. I don't know. That just had me cracking up a bit, you know? Like, at the end of the day, like I said, the situation is all bad. That dude acted the way. Like, I totally get dude being upset, but like someone was saying, yo, take it outside. How hard is it for the two dudes to go outside like grown-ass men and talk it out? Like, was this some kind of situation or boundary or something like that was already put out there that, hey, that's my son. I want to spend father-son time bonding with him to take him to get a cut or what, you know, or not? Was he just tripping? He seen it on social media or something like that, a post that dude was taking his son to get a cut and he wasn't feeling it and he was tripping, you know? Like, there's so many questions when you see this video. It's wild, you know? But with any viral video, like I was saying, there's always like the video itself only tells so much of the story. There's always so much more to the backstory or what may have transpired just before the record button got pushed. But Keisha finally answered the phone. And I don't know, like, comment if y'all could make out what exactly she was saying, but you heard her say something about child support. And I mean, man, I know so many cats over the years that I used to chop it with or were just friends, acquaintances, and they would always be tripping about child support. I mean, it is what it is. It's like, you have a child, you got to support the child. Child support's just a part of life. I mean, you know, they say in life that like there's only death and taxes are the only things that are certain in life. Well, more than likely, most times than not, you can count on child support being a thing as well. If you have a kid and you're not with the BM or vice versa. I've seen situations where mothers were paying child support to the fathers. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be as common, but it happens. But it was just kind of wild where she was saying something about child support. And he's like, oh, this whole bum ass child support, it ain't nothing. I could pay it right now. And someone said, well, do it then. You know what I mean? So often I see cats talk about situations like it ain't nothing. Or, you know, if someone's trying to hold a couple bucks from you and you're like, nah, man, ain't got it. Yo, it's only $5. Well, yo, it's only $5 you're asking me for that you ain't got. So quit acting like it ain't nothing. You know, like at the end of the day, dude should be caught up on his child support. But hey, I ain't trying to judge or nothing like that or think I'm better than anybody. I'm just trying to sit back and see what everyone thinks about this viral video. Just like I was saying about that post about not educating enemies and stuff like that. You feel me? Like, if you're new to this channel, Jay Coffee Talk, we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more. And it's all about having a conversation with the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get this thread going, this discussion going. That's what we do over here. We share dialogue and commentary on viral videos and news and stuff like that. And like I said, in life, we always got to make sure we're living and learning and elevating the way we think and do things so we can live our best life. And in turn, from us succeeding in living our best lives, that our loved ones, our kids, our families, their lives can be elevated and better as well. And when I see this situation going down, I mean, there's a lot to talk about here and break down and unpack with this video. But the main thing that I was thinking when I saw this was, dude was bugging, carrying on and acting in the way in which he did right in front of his kid in the barbershop. Like, that's the number one thing here to me. Again, just off top, they should have went outside and handled their business or spoke or whatever they had to do. Do it in the barbershop was not a good situation, a good thing for a dude's son to be around. And you're bugging, disrespecting the barbershop, right? The barbershop is supposed to be a a chill spot. You know, people don't just come to get a cut. They come to enjoy the environment and talk shop with other people there and just, I don't know, get away from maybe the stresses of life or whatever. And, you know, here dude is coming in, like I said, bugging in front of his son, but also violating the code of the barbershop in a way, I think. I don't know. Let me know if y'all think that way as well. Your thoughts across the board on this video, that meme we were talking about and whatnot. You feel me? Like, we're all human beings. We all got emotions and feelings, but you got to think before you react. You just react purely off emotion and anger or whatever, or your pride's hurt or something like that. You know, if you don't think about how you're conducting yourself and how you're moving, you know, like it's going to be all bad majority of the time, in my opinion. But I don't know. That's about all I got on this one. Once again, everyone hit the comments. Let's talk. Want to hear from all the people out there. That game, you know, that my bro Mike shared from behind that wall. Once again, I'll pin the link to his channel. Go tap into his platform. Very intriguing story. Talk about game and life lessons and stuff like that. Dude's got a very interesting story to tell with so much life lessons and just overcoming hardships and making mistakes and stuff like that. Like go tap into his channel, Real Talk. He's got a lot of content over there that you can take something from and learn something from. And, you know, again, just he has a very interesting story. And, you know, this viral video here, man, step pops versus biological pops. Let's break it all down. Subscribe. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.